good fishing. Weather came down, looking nice. Great day today. Just coming back fishing. Be sure to leave a thumbs up and check out the last short we posted. It's been a nice day today. The swell came down, the wind came down, the sun came out, the fish came up. I can't ask for much more. I mean, I could, but asking for anything else, I'd be greedy, I feel like. I hope everyone's having a good day. It's beautiful. Be sure to leave a thumbs up and check out the shorts we put. Feel free to drop questions in the chats, comments, whatever. And, yeah. What's up, Mitko? Yeah, there's a few sharks, not many. I'm a shark. Thumbs up, checking out the channel, whatever, just coming in, flipping on in, set the anchor, watch the basketball game, hang out, whatever. Yeah, we're gonna have a good night, go back at it tomorrow. Beautiful out today. Thanks for stopping by, thanks for the thumbs up, and thanks for hanging out. I just barely missed. There's a bunch of whales that are popping up. got it. What's up, Gabriella? How are you doing? Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, we're just going back and forth. Oh, it's an amazing view. Really good. My favorite spot. I sit back here in the coffee and just contemplate my life decisions. Seem to be all right. About an hour into where we're anchored, so we're in the ocean right now, about 8 miles offshore. Oh, cool. Yeah, South Texas Gulf out there is cool. I always want to do the giant grouper diving, just go down there, but I know now you can't because the Gulf's closed off. I mean, it's federal water, but it used to be where you could go dive down underneath the old oil rigs and you can find all sorts of cool stuff. But yeah, that's cool. Good fishing area. Goliath groupers are out there. I'm in the other Gulf. Gulf of Alaska, not the Gulf of, what do you call it? The Gulf of something. Gulf of something. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah. It's good fishing out there, here. They like that stuff. Hey, appreciate that, Mario. Take it easy. You be safe too, and have a great day. a seagull on a log. My favorite thing ever, right there. R, he says. I love that. Surfing bird. There's our surfing bird. There he is. Always good to see a bird on a log. Chased by the waves today. Thanks for hanging out, whoever's hanging out. What's up, dude?
You spare a poor wounded deckhand to pull off the...
What's that?
You spare the deckhand of...
You haven't even been sore, but
No.
like I was worried about that. I stretch a lot, because with an 18 I had an injury. It's on one side, it's a little dirty. But my right knee, meniscus. I used to run a lot. I used to go biking a lot, like a lot. 50 miles a day would be a good day on a bike. You know, that's just like a part of my day. Stretching was always really important back then. Then I stopped doing when I stopped doing martial arts and shit. And I started getting tense and uncomfortable. I started having like, I felt angry and upset because my muscles were tense and I didn't stretch at all. I stopped stretching. Once I started eating healthy, started working out and having a need to stretch,
Yeah.
oh my god, it's all fixed with stretching.
Yeah.
You gotta make yourself limber no matter how old you are.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Flexibility is
I
key.
usually do a bit of yoga at home there.
We're the
I
USA.
do that with my wife. She bought me a mat and everything.
Yeah, yoga's great. There's one stretch I'll show you, I'll show you later. I'm not sure what arms hurt do the other side, but it opens up your whole hip. And for like calling and stuff, I usually get like really sore hips because you get all those little micro muscles all tensed out.
Yeah.
You take one hand above you like that. Whatever's not hurt. And you go up over your head so you're over on this side. And then what you do, you reach back further. So this part here.
Oh yeah.
And then what you do is breathe all the way out. And then hold that breath all the way out and now suck in your gut like you're doing this. Breathe all the way out and suck in. You should lean back and you'll feel it opening up all of your...
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That one you never stretch. We can't stretch it. You can't massage that one. That's called a psoas, but you can do that in like 30 different ways. Yeah, stretching's like self-exploration at its finest.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never did any yoga until I met my wife.
It's so good. I mean, I get shit for it. Like, what? I look like a fruitcake, but when I'm your age, I'm gonna be having fun. Like, I see a few guys who take care of themselves, and they're all like shredded, 7 years old, and fucking riding a motorcycle.
She took one look at me and she see how I punched over and whatnot. And she goes, "Man, you gotta loosen up."
Smart woman, then.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Appreciate it. Thank you. I'm gonna go back inside.
You're gone. Oh, pretty. Yeah. We're in the USA, United States of America. We're up in Alaska, the Gulf of Alaska. Pretty nice day today out here. Little swells and no wind. We're just getting followed by the waves right now. It's pretty. It's just who's winning? Nice. What's up, Alan? Thanks for coming through. How you doing today? Thanks for the thumbs up. Just coming back from a great day of fishing. We caught about 10, 12,000 pounds today. Great day of fishing. Oh yeah. Long day working, yeah. Yeah, good money, nice weather. Made up for the perfect fishing story. Oh, great weather, great fishing, big fish. And we're back where we fight is to watch the game. Yeah, pretty good day. It's a blessing. Nice to be able to share it with people. It's a nice view. Not the average, not your average YouTube video. And it's there you go. Any questions, throw them out there. Check out our shorts. I posted some pictures of what the fishing was like today. It was incredible. What do you do, Alan? Oh, cool, yeah. Heavy equipment's fun. You run dozers, excavators, trucks. I like boats because they have lots of cranes involved in them, and everything's crane related. I have a thing for cranes. Not the bird, but the equipment. Oh, it's a beautiful day today. Yesterday was like 20-some foot seas or whatever, at like 15-foot seas at 10-second intervals. Today it's like started at maybe 8-foot seas, 15-second, 10-second intervals. Now it's down to this, and it's just gonna get better. We have a little weather window to slam the fish, catch our quota, go home for a little bit. Yeah, this is the first day I've had to wear a jacket. I could sit outside in a t-shirt. Nice. I'd say it's a crisp 50 degrees. Yeah, we're approaching the anchor spot here. You can see Fairweather Glacier. Yeah, make sure you check out the videos I post. I do this to, if anyone's curious about what we do or has questions or requests for videos, you know, that's what I do here. What's up, Chris? Yeah, it's beautiful today. Warmest day so far. I think spring's here. Yeah, I'm not on the water all the time either. Oh my God, no. I like being on land a little bit too. I'm a land lover myself. I just happen to find myself out here. Getting your boat ready, Chris? I'm excited to see it in the water this year. did good today, Chris. I'm not sure if you saw the video I posted, but we slammed it today. Almost 2,000 fish with 110 pots. Well, we did good. Now it's pretty clean air. Pretty clean air, yeah. No pollen. I mean, not yet. I mean, there will be pollen eventually of some sort. The water has its own pollen called jellyfish, and it comes in its own waves endlessly. If you don't know, you don't know. If you know, you know. Chris knows. We need a good jelly haul this year, Chris. We gotta go get one. Yeah, that was awesome, wasn't it? Smacked them today. Nice big fish, too. My goal is to get that same video and then have Pat say, "I am the walrus," like from Alice in the Wonderland. So he looks at the camera and he's like, "I am the walrus." Stabs a fish and throws it in. Thought that'd be a pretty good one, especially if I could get that video or the sound off of Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, everyone wants the big fish. No one likes to fry the little ones anymore. What's up with that? Bite-sized cod. Those are great. Look at the guts and all. There's a cod that puked up a shrimp today, a little shrimp. That's pretty cool. I didn't expect them to be munching on shrimp at 200 fathoms deep, but there's shrimp down there. That was pretty cool. Thanks for the thumbs up, everyone. Thanks for coming here and watching. Day of work is over. Gonna go anchor up. Yeah, apparently they like shrimp too. They like squid, shrimp, octopus, herring. They have a wide variety of things they like to eat. Yeah, we're gonna go anchor up for the night and load up one more time tomorrow, and then unload, switch crew again, and finish it up. We have, as of right now, I think we have like 25,000 pounds left to catch, and we're done fishing. We're all done. So we have like 10,000 more pounds to catch, and 12,000 more on this trip, and then one more trip with the other guy, and then we're done. We maxed ourselves out. The other day I saw this cool new way to rig a shrimp up to jig with it. It's got like a little hook, and then it goes down the back of the shrimp, and it's got a hook around the nose, and it's like a bridle for a shrimp, so the shrimp's on the hook, but it's not like dead or pierced through, so it's alive, and it's a live baiting shrimp. I thought that was pretty cool. believe so. At some point, we're going to be catching some halibut. It'll be pretty cool. Excited to get some halibut. There was talk of tuna, but that's just an idea in progress. Might be really busy this year, Chris. Save up some money. Yeah. Chris, you would know this boat build. It's called a Hoquiam. They handle really good in the ocean. I'm very impressed with the fiberglass, how it handles. It doesn't have a really bad shock stern, at least. The bow is awful. Oh my god. Tuna's just fun no matter how you put it. It's just fun and it smells good. It's like king salmon smell almost. Some people get all elaborate for it. I don't think you need to be too elaborate, you just need to be in the fish. Yeah, way calmer. It's storm past right now. We're in a nice 3 or 4 day break. And then it gets a little bad again and it gets nice again. Spring came in like a roaring lion this year. Yeah, it was Native Americans build these boats, I guess. Yeah, the other guy's brother-in-law owns the Haikulao. We were tied up to him the other day. Really cool Hoquiam. It's gonna get a little rougher here because we're getting in shallow water. Get the backwash from the cliffs and stuff. And the current comes through here pretty hard too. We just came up the continental shelf about 30 minutes ago. No heat, yeah. Oh yeah, Joker, dinner's on. After dinner, Chris, it's 5 o'clock, isn't it? Yep, past 5. What are you doing watching this? Feed your dog. It's the best dog ever. He lets you know when it's 5 o'clock. He's like, hey man, take it easy. Oh yeah, like it, yeah. I could went home to his parents. Nice. He's a stinky dog, that's for sure. He already ate. Forgot something apparently. Yeah, you forgot the jar. Let me get that, dude. You're like, oh no, whose chickens is he eating today? Yeah, he likes to get out and eat chicken. That's for sure. He's a funny dog. He has an idea when he gets off his leash. He has an idea what he's gonna do next. He's been thinking about it for the last few months. He's like, I gotta check out the sounds I've been hearing down there. It sounds like chickens. I love that dog. He knows nothing else anymore. All he knows is dog jail. You're right. Apparently, Rune's made it perfect at home with his puppies and his kids. His youngest kid, Presley, though, ain't listening. They still have issues. I was gonna tell Mallory let him go at it. They'll solve it, but I think they're still locking the dog away from each other. So as long as they do that, the dogs are still gonna have issues. Hope everyone's having a great day. It's a great day, no matter what it's like. It's funny, he acts out as soon as they're home. You missed it by a day, Chris. The full moon. He's got to turn into his werewolf self. Does it once a month, I think. Like I said. Considering it's Petersburg, that dog's pretty lucky. He hasn't been eliminated by an angry neighbor. Yeah. What's up, Tim Ferriss? How are you doing today? Thanks for coming by. Thanks for the like. Yeah. Fishing. Yeah, you gotta take your dogs out and let them have a freedom. You can't break them like that unless you want a broken dog. And I don't take a broken tool out. I keep a hammer without a handle. I mean, there might be a time it works for me, but very rarely can I use a broken hammer. Oh, that's awesome, Tim. Yeah, we're out doing some cool black cod fishing right now. You can check out all my other videos. Make sure you subscribe. I got some pretty cool videos of doing 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 4 or 5 different fisheries so far. I'm gonna get a few more on here this year. Appreciate that. Yeah, this is this time I take just to relax and chill and interact with the people that might be watching the videos I post. And if you have any comments, questions, ideas, suggestions, whatever, I'm here to make that time appropriate because I have the time for that for a little bit. So yeah, appreciate you being here. The view's gonna get way cooler here in about 30 minutes. We're approaching I'm just sitting in the sun like a lizard right now. It's all shady up in the bow. So we're approaching land here in a little bit. We're not going to get off, but we're going to anchor up for the night. gotta put the camera down for a minute. Got a little cold. Sorry about that, everyone. Oh, perfect. Well, if you're using translator, mi entiendo un poquito español, pero es difícil para mí de escuchar. Yeah, no dice, but I understand Spanish. It's hard for me to speak it. But yeah, we're in North America, USA. Thanks for coming by. Buddies over there. They saved us the other day. We ran out of water. They pumped us like a few other gallons of water. We were trying just to be, I don't know. We didn't bring enough water this time. Oh, so Portuguese, yeah? Mi amigo is from Brazil. His father makes bases, Marco bases. Worked for him for a little bit. Brazil has really good artists. Thank you. I try my best to be friendly here. It's a beautiful place, and yeah. Portuguese is different. It's like Spanish, but it's not the same. I like how in Portuguese you say oi. My buddy says oi pops. Oi pop. And it's my favorite. It's just one of my favorite things he says.
Just gonna grab a bottle of water.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Hydration.
Yes, that too. Alright. That was pretty cool, that boat shining into the light like that.
Yeah, it looked way closer for a second. It was like bobbing back and forth.
Yeah.
It's like a stormtrooper.
Beautiful.
Portuguese music's the best music. I don't know what it is, but I like bossa nova. That's it. everyone's having a great day. It's been a beautiful day out here for us. Going back into port. Well, we're gonna anchor up, I guess, for the night. Whoa. How do I stay awake? I get about 8 hours of sleep usually. That's how I do it. I get a good night's sleep. Get my stuff done so I can do stuff like this. I can't just mess around all day. I take my phone out. It's so hard to do this. I bet you a lot of people that might be fishing will see this channel and will be like, oh, look at this guy making a fishing channel because he's just supposed to be a tough guy in history. It really is. But at some point too, you can figure out how to get your sleep in there because the skipper isn't a superhuman. And if you figure out how to wear the skipper out before you get worn out, hey, you get extra sleep, you win. Get all the stuff clean, there's less stress. But yeah, I stay awake by getting a good sleep and coffee. I love me some good coffee. That is a good question, though. I appreciate that. What's up, man? Woo? How you doing? Thanks for coming by. Sparky killed it last night. Oh yeah, no, I love it. It's perfect for my brain. I have all these thoughts and all these things I can't explain in my own head. And as a person who loves music and been a musician my whole life, this right there, if you stare at it long enough, actually makes its own music. You just can't think about it. And I just stare off into it and find the pattern and get lost in my own rhythm. Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, Sparky, I don't know what it is, but day one, he's like, that guy is actually gonna do something cool. I believe in people that have a real dream. Whoever it is that has a dream, if you tell me your dream, then like it's part of my job to like help you fulfill that. And that's what I like to do for my real job. Like I work, but everyone that knows me is I like to help people accomplish their goals in their life. It's my favorite. And he's doing exactly. He says what he wants to do and makes it happen, finds a goal. And that's the kind of people I like to be affiliated with and know in my life. And I like to see people like that succeed no matter what kind of, I just get to see that he flourishes with the energy you put into it. And that's what I need to see. Is love's a good thing. Yeah, at night it's amazing because I sleep up in the bow of the boat, but I'm way up in the forward. If we're running at night, and you're way up there, you go like 20 feet in the air when it's rough at night. So trying to get up in the bow of the boat, you get knocked out sometimes trying to get into bed. It's kind of a battle. I have to avoid going out there in the bunk when it's rough because I'll forget what I was looking for. I'll be all dizzy. And I got my ass kicked, and now I have to go back in there one more time to figure out what it was I was looking for. It's usually my gloves or a fresh pair of socks. It's hilarious, but I get beat up by the ocean quite a bit. There's nothing I can do about it. It's my own fault no matter what it is. Exactly. It's like, whoa, you have skills, dude. And it's like you may be using some archaic stuff and have old equipment, but that's what he knows. He's taking something what he knows, and he's made up every era of music with it. He's done everything, and he does it pretty well. I mean, he's a musician, and a lot of people come through his Frank, people will judge it, but he's really got talent, and he gets better every time. So I appreciate it. What I fish for right now is we're going for black cod. We're on quota. We got 1% of the Alaska quota. I mean, we can fish about 120,000 pounds of black cod on this boat. When we're done with that, we're doing halibut, and then we do charters as well. If you like charters, check out Four Monsters Charters. You and 3 of your friends could go on a charter for $25,000, like $7 grand a piece. Fill up yourself your freezers full of salmon and halibut for when you come home, and it's a blast. It's about a 5-day adventure through Alaska. Top of glaciers, all sorts of stuff. But we also do king crabbing, tanner crabbing. We do reds and browns. We do all of the salmon, control. One of my buddy gill nets, I go out with them. I do dungey crabbing. Trying to do some tuna this year. And yeah, I try to do every fishery I possibly can and get a taste for what the industry is out here. It's a beautiful, beautiful world, and a lot of people are working really, really, really hard. I think I should rename this to Boat ASMR because it's so loud. And honestly, it's probably really cathartic and peaceful. Yeah, I'm into Sparky's music for life. Yeah, follow you, dude. Like Jerry Garcia gets followed. I'm into it. Sparky head. Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's been hard work to get where I'm at, and it's been a lot of adventures. I mean, last year I was fishing out in Dutch Harbor doing this, and we were surrounded by killer whales that were snacking down all of our gear, costing us a lot of money. I ended up spending 4 or 5 months working out there, spent $4 for my dog and I to fly out there, and at the end of the season I didn't make anything. It was pretty crazy. It was like I just had enough to travel. Oh yeah, the tone what I talk about is if you out here, the waves, you see it has a frequency of peaks. It's hard to see, but the more you space out, every frequency pops up, and the more I relax, the more I can let every frequency become a sound to itself. So it's its own symphony every day. It has its own, you know, whatever your imagination wants it to be. You get pretty bored out here. So I usually sit out here, and one day I was like, I find this helpful and healing. What about other? I think this goes all the way around. Just a little break from the doom scrolling is really what this is. Then you go back to the jump in the pool of YouTube. Yeah, I play guitar. I used to play a lot. I grew up playing bass, and I had an incident about a decade ago I've been living with, and I had a piece of glass go into my hand when I did glass art, and I had to go into the side there, and it paralyzed my whole hand. So I lost all my motor functions. In my left hand, I have all my stuff on this one, none of it on this one. And so this December for Christmas, I gave myself a Christmas gift, getting the glass out of my hand, and I can finally play more than just simple bar chords and stuff. I can use my pinky again. So I make guitars a lot. That's one of the things that drew me to what we're talking about. Sparky is he built his own guitar, did something pretty cool. I love when people make lights and bass and everything go together. So you know, it's cool to see stuff like that. When I was out fishing in Dutch Harbor, I went around to all the canneries and collected in their trash cans all the supplies to make a guitar. So I made a baritone fretless guitar last year with stainless steel sides on it, and it's still not completely finished, but it was 90% finished when I was done fishing out there. It has a pretty sweet sound. It did some pretty cool art. It's an arch top, and it's made out of Sitka spruce, yellow cedar, and Brazilian ironwood. So I like making guitars. I like playing them too. I can't play them as well anymore. It doesn't matter what happens to you, you know, you can always play music. So that's what I found out, is I can just play things differently now. I can play new chords. Having no tendons in a hand can give you a different stretch. Yeah, I work for a guy called Marco Basses. He makes some of the best basses in the world. Better, you know, Fender and Martin call him a bunch. And he makes acoustic guitars, and I play a lot of his acoustics, and he makes better guitars than I played Martin's. I sit down at every guitar shop, I play stuff. His guitars have such a better tone capacity than any guitar I've ever played. Marco Basses is who it is. He's at NAMM and stuff. Pretty famous in the guitar builder world, but pretty silent if you're looking for music, popular guitar. Like Ken Jackson plays his basses, quite a few other people do. Me, yeah, I grew up farming and stuff out in Oregon, and I got drawn out here because I like nature, I like being outside, and I'm tired of being threatened to get shot. When I go down south and just drive through a city, I'm tired of people pulling guns on me. And so I made a decision to cut the fat and make a change in my life. And it was about 10 years ago I decided to come out fishing. Yeah, Marco, he's an awesome dude. He's such a good musician. This is how I can vouch for him. When I was building with him, he's like, why, in order to stand, you have to feel it. It's a touch thing. It's all about touch and feel. And he's like, you even have to taste it. And he licks the neck of the guitar. He's like, it tastes flat. And he sands it some more, and he wasn't kidding. You know, the tone has its own thing. So the guy can feel the sound through taste, through the way it looks. It's a synthetic environment for the guy. So I mean, I vouch for his instruments because he makes some of the best sounding guitars in the world, and he knows what he's doing. That's cool. Yeah, he's pretty famous in the small world, but I try to learn a little of everything. 'Cause knowledge is life, and the more you know, the longer life seems. So that's the goal here. Oh, we're getting into a beautiful anchorage. This is the first rock reef. It's like big old, like mountain peaks, basically. But oh yeah, it's great. I sit out here and have the best view in the world. Keep thinking about it. These people pay me to go out here, and then people pay to go fishing out here. I think, what's wrong with these people? They pay me to go fishing when people would pay to have my job. I feel really blessed. What do you play, Frank? You play acoustics, electric? Cool, man. Yeah, they're great. I've just been getting into baritone. I was like, I need more bass. And that's been the problem. Is I play acoustics, and I want that B flat or A flat or even G. You know, I want to be down deep. But no, when you detune that much, you lose so much tone out of a normal strand guitar. I was like, what if I had 7 strings or 8 strings even, but it was made in baritone, so I had like a 32 or 35 inch scale, and it changed the dynamics. It changed the harmonics, and I started learning a lot about guitars. There's a guy that I just saw called, I don't know his name, but it's called The Database. He plays upright bass. He got me looking at that kind of stuff. I like the way they build the old Archtop guitars and stuff like that. Way better sound. Appreciate everyone watching and all the likes and stuff. It's been a great day today. Exactly. Just gotta enjoy life no matter what it throws at you. There's a lot of bad things at you. Like my buddy says, if life throws a bag of shit at you, well, it looks like you gotta, you know, find the silver lining in the bag, you know. That's my guitar down there. It's an experiment in progress right there. It's got a lot of stuff done. Marco helped me fix the neck, and we put a whole new neck on. We fixed the bottom of the neck and put a whole new bridge. It's a whammy bridge for an acoustic. Pretty cool little thing, and it was painted by this guy out of the East Coast named Nakoma Richardson, one of the best, probably the best airbrush artists. He did that in about 2 hours. That's the guitar. One of the guitars I've been building for a while. Got sound ports opened up in it. It's got spruce resin evaporated into it too, and all sorts of little things. I'm trying to balance it, pull out all the perfect harmonics, because music's just, when you play a string, it's a combination of all the harmonics in one string makes a tone. Getting everyone to ring right it's been my quest. My quest to build the perfect sounding guitar. I go tree shopping out here in Alaska. Sitka spruce. Keep hoping we'll get lucky. You know what? That's why I did something unique. I took a bunch of, when I saw a bunch of these old growth spruce trees, I took the resin from it and I distilled it with alcohol, and then I took a soldering iron and held my guitar upside down, and I completely put it in a box and I steamed it with spruce resin. And it doesn't collect water anymore. It hasn't bent the neck. Everything's been not only sealed with that. Once I did the sealing and the heat, I put varnish over it. So I mean, it's like soaked in, and it's been on the boat for about 8 years. It's been in the back of trucks on top of mountains. And the guitar, putting it down there has made it sound better with the vibrations. Most acoustic guitar builders like Fender and all that, they put it in an acoustic room, and they blast it with subsonic frequencies that it densifies the wood grain, and essentially happening down there in that Vauxhall, it's actually getting seasoned down there. The more it stays down there, the better it's been sounding. But yeah, I've done a lot of stuff to it to prevent, because I knew it was going to be with me for a while. So when I originally got it, I got it for $80. It was this dilapidated 12-string guitar that was all broken. It was with a girl, she had a kid, and he used to play it all the time. He beat on it quite a bit, broke the neck off, broke the headstock. And then I was like, well, I'm going to keep fixing it because I like playing it, so I had it all glued together and taped together. Then one day I had the ability to work with Marco, and I traded him some work, and he really helped me. He gave me insight. We sampled some wood, we glued it all together. You know, he cut the headstock off for me because I was like, you do it, and he did it straight. And I mean, it was beautiful. We made that guitar back to life. You know, it's like taking an old broken down car that has no motor, no drivetrain, and put it all back into it. Even the bridge was torn off, and that's got a Purple Heart bridge that's elevated at about a 30-degree pitch, so the end of it can be tuned with about a 12-inch string to the tuned tone of the guitar. So there's even a micro harmonic coming from the bridge to the bottom of the body. I don't know, it's music nerd stuff, but it's an experiment. But it has not worked with anything out here. It's held really true. But it also has an ironwood neck, so that might be part of why. Good night, Minowa. Thanks for coming by and chatting and checking it out. Appreciate it. I'm glad to see you. Glad to see you. Oh, Sparky's awesome, and it's a good community of people. Probably one of the nicest chats on YouTube. So I appreciate it. Take it easy.
How's it going?
Watching, make sure you like, you subscribe, hanging out. We're gonna get into our anchor spot here for the night so we can go catch more stuff tomorrow. Yeah, beautiful day today. I'm sitting on my royal throne, hanging out. Yeah, well, thanks for seeing the friendliest cat. Make sure to like, subscribe, check out other videos. And yeah, beautiful day today. Yes, sir. Back at it again. Thanks for popping through. How you doing today, DJ Charlie? Thanks for the like. I appreciate that there. We just got out of the ocean. The ocean's right there. Still in the ocean. We just got out of it. It's safe water. Nice, you have a good day there? Oh great, I just posted a short of us fishing. We got about 10 to 12,000 pounds today. That was pretty awesome fishing. I was able to capture the two old timers going at it with some of the best fishing they've ever had. Pretty cool video there. Gonna have to be setting the anchor. We anchor up right in there. Sweet, man, appreciate that. It was pretty sweet fishing, and not gonna lie, it's pretty unique. You don't see that every day. 55 pots caught almost 1,300 fish. No, it's not that bad. The first time might be a little weird, but after that it makes a lot more sense. It's like planting a plant and putting your hands in mud. Like the first time you eat a shrimp raw, you're like, oh, now I get it. Like, that's way better than anything I've ever eaten. And at first it doesn't make any sense, and then like some sort of biological function overwhelms our learned idea to get sick, that you just start, it's like, I've never seen a person throw up after catching a fish. They're always excited. They're scared but excited. I've never seen a person freak out and be like mad that they caught a fish. I've never seen that. Oh, awesome, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, it was pretty good fish in there, I'd say. Something else. There we are. We made it in safe water. We're gonna anchor up now. Hopefully it was good video work. It's hard to take a phone out and do my job at the same time. It's the hardest thing in the world. Yeah, cool little spot we have here. I know, right? Like, I mean, I could get it if you're catching too small fish that you can't keep them, you'd be mad, but like, yeah, being completely like freaked out and sick, and I've never seen it. Everyone always gets excited. I mean, no matter what, it's always, everyone always gets an adrenaline rush. I mean, if someone didn't get adrenaline rush, I'd be kind of freaked out that they didn't get excited. I'd be like, this is the one person I might not want to hang out with. Like, uh-oh, you're weird. Like, you're weird not in a good way. A hug won't fix that problem, you know? Years of therapy might. This is all untouched forest, never been logged. It's all 100% natural. Like, you can tell by the way it is. Like, look at that tree. Where is it? That tree. All natural. You don't see trees like that. It's still alive, too, somehow. It's a crazy tree. Talk about nature being tough. Out here is rugged. Mud. I am, absolutely. I enjoy the weirdness. Otter there hanging out. See you on the otter slide. Oh, the Kusaka's in here. Check it out. Check out the strangest story ever told. I would not be mad if you left this video to go watch this video. But the strangest story ever told is about this area is out here, and it's about it's about the Kusaka. And legend has it that they had a war, and that's why Bigfoot doesn't exist out here. It's because the Otter King wins. It's a joke, but the legend, the lore is real though. And people say land otters. There's no such thing as land otters. I don't know. It's confusing. Out this forest, there's bears. There's might be moose, but there's definitely deer. There's no wolves out here, but there's wolves on the other islands. Thanks everyone. Put the anchor down. This isn't the anchor. I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna go back in the ocean. Yep. Thanks for watching. Check out my channel and welcome to the friendliest catch and goodbye. Thanks everyone for being here. Any questions, shoot them out now before I end this live stream. We're anchored up. I got some work to do on the boat. Yeah, make sure to check out our videos and stuff. Any questions or comments or suggestions? There's a lot. I'll give it 5 minutes for that right now. Peace, y'all. Take it easy. I'm gonna give it 5 minutes. See you on the other side. Make sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day and love yourself most importantly. Thanks for watching, everyone. Peace.